Guess who it is? I'm here to bust some myths and clarify the confusion as to what's going on right now. So I'm going to give it a few seconds, minute, whatever, to see who's around, who's interested. And yes, I do got a little, but I promise you, perfectly healthy. It's because I'm freezing my ass off. That's really what it is. So share this. I want people to get the truth because I'm sick and tired of seeing everybody freaking the fuck out, exaggerating, getting pissed off, and just it's not helping anything, okay? So y'all know, if you don't know who I am, my name's Heather, as it states below. If you're new to my profile page, if you're new to my lives, welcome. Thank you so much for popping on. I am a truth warrior. I have always spoken the truth. I always like to make sure that before I speak about specific things that I have the facts. I do the best I can to bring them to you. And you know what? I just can't stand the BS. That's me. That's who I am. And I'm going to diminish the fear right now because people should not be walking around living in fear. And this is just insanity. The stuff that I'm seeing, the stuff that people are talking about, the stuff that people are posting. So if y'all could hear me and see me, let me know. I am hiding in my closet. This is my sanctuary. It could be quiet, but the lighting, I think you could see me. Hi. The lighting's a little bit weird. I gotta get some lights in here and stuff. But if you can see me and hear me, give me thumbs up, give me hearts. Let me know what's going on, that you can hear me. If you have any questions for me, you could pop them down below, and if I know the answer, I will absolutely answer them for you. But y'all know I live on Long Island in New York. I'm a New Yorker. We've been through some shit here. That's to say the least. As y'all pop on, you can drink some water. Stay hydrated, New Yorkers. Stay hydrated. Relax. Stay hydrated. Thank you, Dawn. Amazon. Everybody's asking me where I got my shirt. Amazon. Just put it up in the bar. Q merchandise. It'll pop up. I got a lot more to show you too. So we'll get into my shirt though a little bit later. But what I do want to do right now is clarify what's going on in the state of New York, because even the people who live here seem to not understand what Governor Cuomo, who none of us like, okay, we understand that, but what he's doing as of right now in order to take care of the craziness that's happening here, okay? Apparently, there's some hot spots. California is one of them. New York is another one. There's a lot of cases that are going on over here. Is it something to be fearful of? No, okay, people, we can get over it. Unless you are an old spoon with underlying conditions, you don't need to be fearful of it. However, be cooperative to what they are asking. And I wrote down all my notes and I'm going to go through them so we can have it nice and clear as to what the governor is asking, who worked with our President Trump in order to come up with why we are being quarantined. Now, first and foremost, the quarantine does not mean you are stuck in your house and you cannot leave 1000%. You can't leave. You can't go outside. You can't go to the doctor. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't do nothing. Okay, it's not a 100% quarantine like some of the headlines are saying. Okay, that's first debunked straight up. Okay, what Governor Cuomo had said is that as of today, non-essential workers are to go home. They are not to return. They want those businesses to shut down. If you're a non-essential worker, they want you to stay home. Okay, so that doesn't mean everybody has to stay home. That just means people who work in whatever career, whatever job that they have that's not essential for living, like grocery stores and gas station being open and like, you know, hospitals and like shit like that. If you're a non-essential worker, they're asking you to stay home to stop the spread of the virus. Okay, let me run down really quick for you what's going on. Okay, right now in New York State, as of Friday afternoon, the number of confirmed cases in New York State is 7,845. Okay, that's a lot. Compared to how many people live here, not so much. But if you have a highly contagious, highly spreadable virus going around, and we've already probably gotten to 10,000 at this point, but pretty close, it's moving pretty fast. you're going to want to do whatever you can to stop it. That's the smart thing. And if the smart thing to do is telling people to stay home and ride it out so that we can all go back to life faster, don't get mad, okay? I understand a lot of you people who live in New York don't like our governor. There's a lot of reasons why we don't like him. I am there with you. However, I also want to get back to normal life, okay? And if this is a way to stop the spread by doing your part and staying home if you don't need to be out there, stay the fuck home. Don't get mad. You using your emotion, your anger from other prior things that he has done, which I get and I understand and I'm there with you, but stop and think for a moment. Do we want to go back to normal life or do we want this to continue to be chaos? I'd rather go back to normal life. I'd rather participate and do my part and stay home when I need to in order to allow this to get done and over with, okay? So 5,151 of these cases that have been confirmed were in New York City alone. The state performed over 10,000 tests overnight from Friday into overnight last night. And this is what they're saying, okay? I'm going by what the news medias are saying. The total number tested in New York State as of right now are 32,427 people have been tested. 1,250 people have been hospitalized. So there's a small amount that have been hospitalized, and those are typically your seniors, those who have underlying conditions, compromised systems, who have been dealing with other things, okay? So the governor ordered that all non-essential businesses keep their workers home. This is to help stop spread the craziness that's going on. Healthy people under 70 should limit, this is what he's saying, okay? Healthy people under 70 should limit their outdoor activity to getting groceries, medicines, but can walk. He's saying you could walk, you could exercise and participate in non-contact physical activities if you stay away from people 6 feet. Okay, so don't get all crazy that you have to stay home, you can't leave your house, you're stuck in there, it's some kind of crazy quarantine. Guys, it's not what he's saying. He's saying to use your brain, be smart. Again, coming from above, Trump, from President Trump, giving orders, them saying, you know what, this is a good idea. There's a lot of people being affected. A lot of people live close to each other here in New York, especially in the city. Let's stop this. Let's stop this craziness. So that's what he's saying. If you need to go to the grocery store, go to the grocery store, come back home. You got to go to the doctor, get to the doctor, come back home. Okay, I don't see what the problem is with that. I would like to get back to normal as soon as possible, just as much as anybody else. But hey, if you don't need to go anywhere, stay home and let's ride this out, okay? So he's saying mass transit will keep running, but use it as, people should not use it, only as a last resort. Non-essential gatherings of any size are completely banned. So if it's not essential, if it's not necessary, to stay home and do not participate in it. Stronger restrictions are for people who are 70 and older, who have compromised immune systems and underlying illnesses. Those rules include wearing masks when in company of others and not visiting households with multiple people. I mean, that I think is common sense, guys. I mean, besides the fact of common sense of building your immune system, eating cleanly, taking your vitamins, doing your supplement, washing your hands, doing the normal stuff, those who are more compromised take extra precaution. I don't see anything wrong with suggesting that either, okay? Essential businesses that can stay open are include grocery stores, healthcare providers, pharmacies, gas stations, convenience stores, banks, hardware stores, laundromats, auto repair shops, warehouse distributors, delivery services, plumbers, and other skilled contractors. That's where my husband falls in. Animal care providers, transportation providers, construction companies, and manufacturers. Okay, so that's what he's considering as essential. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's not freak out that everybody must stay home. It's some people, it's smarter to keep you home. Other people who have to work, you gotta work. Okay, so stop with spreading the rumor that every single person in New York must stay home and you cannot leave and you're like locked in a jail cell in your home. That is not true, okay? They are taking extra precautions the way they are doing already in California, which I already shared when California dropped the bomb, and China. That's what they did in China. They said, everybody stay home, go to the grocery store if you need to, see the doctor if you need to, but otherwise stay home. And they stopped everything, you know, just the essentials. So, and their curve dropped. Okay, so this is just precautions because we are a hot spot, guys. New York is a hot spot, just like California. I was watching the president earlier today, and he specifically said he does not have plans at this time to shut down all the United States into a quarantine. So those rumors need to stop as well. If you become a hot spot because people are not being vigilant and they're not doing their part to make sure that they're spreading something, then yeah, okay. If they need to quarantine your ass, they're gonna quarantine your ass. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I want to get back to normal. I want to get back to normal. So they're going to do what they need to do to get it back to normal. Okay? So Friday afternoon, okay, I already talked about the numbers here in New York, and that's what I wanted to share, but that's really what I wanted to talk about in regards to New York and what's going on right here, right now. I see people getting pissed off because they can't go, because they wanted to go to a park with their kids and they can't go there, or they want to go this place and go that place with their kids, but they can't go there because it's a gathering place. It's an unessential gathering place. So, you know, if you really want to stop this virus, because it is real, okay? No matter what you believe with Q or anything else, it is a real thing that's going on. It's just, unfortunately, it's become an issue here in New York, so they're trying to make it go away as fast as they can. And by telling people to stay home is a huge way of doing that. And I have no problem with that. You know, I rather do that than them take another step further and say, you know what, everybody stay home and you got to stay locked in your damn house. I'd rather be participating at this level and keep everything still somewhat moving, but stay home most of the time, than have something even more drastic happen. So that's what I wanted to get out there. I want to make sure people will understand what's going on. Life will never be normal again. Sorry. I don't know what you mean by that comment, but I can guarantee you life will never be normal again, because it's going to get better when all of this is over. For those of you who follow Q and understand that bigger picture, you will all understand what I mean by that comment. There is a bigger picture going on. Y'all need to look into that. If you don't understand, look into it. If you need some information, let me know. I'll lead you that way. But guys, we could do this. This is really, thank you, Debbie. We could do this. You're absolutely right. We can do this. I see people being uncomfortable because they're calling in the National Guard, they're calling in the military, especially here in New York. It's present. If you believe in God, first of all, and you are grounded, you're not going to be fearful of shit. I am not afraid. I know everything's going to be fine. So that's first and foremost. Don't claim that you believe in God and God is almighty and sit there and be fearful that they're going to come force vaccinate you. Because let me tell you something. If I felt that's what was happening right now, I would be the first one to scream at the top of my roof, screaming that that's what's happening. But because I've been down so many rabbit holes, and I've already known a lot of what's been going on, and then just seeing how it all pulls together. If you understand the bigger picture of what's going on right now, you will be breathing, and I encourage all of you to do so. Google sensory is off. You have the ability to find out what's going on. Don't listen to what I say. Research what I say, and right now you're going to get that truth. You're going to get it, and it's been opened for a reason, okay? So, guys, I'm telling you, the original plans that everybody's worried and concerned about have been intercepted. I truly 1000% believe that. I really, really do. That's why I am not worried about it. There's just so many different things that have been happening and has transpired to back up that that I have seen that I am not worried about it. Okay? If you believe in Q and Trump and everything that is happening and what they're saying, then you're going to understand that the military is with Trump. The military is with us. The military is not here to push that kind of shit on us. If it was Hillary or somebody else in charge, I would be a little bit concerned. But when you go down these rabbit holes, follow the white rabbit, and you really start to learn and understand. And let me tell you, everything that I've learned and understood was way before I dug into the whole Q thing. Okay, let me tell you, I've been in and out dabbling with Q, never been a full follower. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I was. I was not. I had other things going on. However, all those other things have led me to my conclusions and understanding of what's been going on in this world. And then I had this crazy dream that I had visions, and this is where people are going to be like, whatever. But a few days later, I got my confirmation. And that's all I need is my own intuition to give me confirmation. I am grounded, I am connected, and I am fully believing what my intuition says. That's what I encourage you guys to do. You have to connect with your own intuition. You have to connect with your own source. You have to get yourself grounded, because that's what's going to play and give you the information you need to know, to feel as comfortable and confident as I do, okay? Because when you're emotional and you're not grounded and you're not seated and you're not trusting in a God you claim to believe in, what does that say? You're letting the fear take over you, okay? Fear not, my friends. Fear not. Really take this time to look within and reconnect, and take this time to research this stuff. Research it. The information is out there. And then you could come up with your own conclusions. I know what my conclusions are, and I am not worried about it. I'm a little uncomfortable. We have to go and sit in our houses and deal with this. Yeah, it is a little, annoying. But you know what? I know when everything is said and done, when they already are in the process of draining the swamp, getting rid of evil that many people don't even know exists right now. There is some good shit happening right now, and it will be revealed to all in due time. But for now, breathe, do your research, go within, connect with your God that you claim that you believe in so much, and stop fearing this stuff. Just stop it. Stop. Do some fun stuff. Be creative. Think, have fun with your kids. You are a creator. You are here to create. You are here to be happy and fruitful and do these things. Let the chaos that's happening happen. Let them take care of what needs to be taken care of. And while that's happening, reconnect. Reconnect with yourself. Reconnect with source. Reconnect with your family. Reconnect with your children. Do whatever projects around the house that you've been wanting to do that you haven't gotten to do yet. Focus on y'all. Take this time to focus on y'all and do the research. Do the research, because just like the vaccines and anything else, okay, you're going to be most comfortable when you understand it yourself. And instead of listening to other people like me or this person, that person, that person, that person, you do the research, so then you could make the decision. You would have more clarity for the perspectives that will come forth to you and really blow your mind. Some people, it's going to really blow your mind. There's a lot of people that are not ready to hear the truth right now. And when it comes forth, it's going to be very challenging. And that's why I encourage all of you to start looking now into it. Those who are meant to wake up will, and that I know 1000%. Some of you may not. You may fight it to the very end, but the truth don't care. The truth is the truth, whether you believe it or you don't believe it, and it will always come out in the end. The light shines out the darkness every damn time, and that's what's happening right now. I promise you, that is what's happening right now. And everything will make sense soon enough. So until then, New York, specifically, breathe, okay? You're not chained to your house. Be smart. Just do your part. Have fun in the house. Have fun around your yard. Want to take a walk? Take a walk. Stay away from people. If you're compromised, wear a mask. I honestly don't think the mask is going to do much of anything, but you know what I'm saying? Just be smart. Just be smart. Be vigilant. Do your thing. Do your part. Let's get this shit over with, because I got lots to do in my life, okay? There's a lot of things that I have planned that I am in the midst of creating that I'm going to do to help better this world. What are you going to do? What is your plans to better yourself and better what do you want to bring to this world and help make it a better place? Why don't you ponder that while you're at home? Ponder that. Really dig deep, guys. This is a time to dig deep. You all are meant for much, much more than just working, doing bills, eating dinner, going to sleep, repeat. Okay? You're meant for so much more. And because of the programming that we have been raised in, you don't understand that. Some of you don't understand that yet. And I promise you, if you take the time to go within, you will. You will figure it out. So that's what I wanted to share with you. The consciousness is arising. It's already here. People are awaking. People are ascending. The energies are shifting. We are in the midst of a huge shift. We all need to remain calm, and we all need to really focus within ourselves, okay? Not within a book, not within a building, but directly. That's where you'll get your true answers, okay? Not a third party. You don't need one. Right here, directly. So that's what I wanted to share with all of you. I hope this helps alleviate any anxiousness, any worries that the world's coming to an end, because in a way it is. The world, as you know, it is in the midst of a shift, and when we come out the other end, it is going to be different. But it's going to be much, much better. I really feel it. I really do. And get into your intuition, get into your connection, because then you'll feel it too. So I love you all. I hope you have a fabulous Friday. I'm actually going to go eat. I'm going to get ready. My husband will be back soon, and I'm going to spend time with him, and Bella's doing her thing, and we're just going to make the best of the situation and ride this thing out, because I can't wait for it to be over. I can't. It's going to be amazing. Ponder what you could do to change this world. What good thing can you do to better yourself and better others? That's what I want you guys to be thinking about during this time. Stop worrying about all the bullshit chaos. Turn that stuff off. Turn it off. It's doing nothing but instilling the fear, feeding the bad. We got to shine out that darkness with our light. We got to shine bright, guys. Stop feeding the fear. There's nothing to be fearful. You believe in God, you should not be fearful. Stop it. I love you all. Just have a great day, okay? Great rest of your day. Raise the vibration. Yes. Yes. Oh, let me scroll. I said leave me questions. Let me scroll. Anybody have questions? Yes, Laura. Too many coincidences. That's right. I'm telling you. Just want to make sure that I answer any questions if anybody had any questions. I love you too, Laura. Florida, you know what, Sandra? If you're a hot spot, then they're gonna ask you all to stay home too. But you know what? I think right now every state has some type of case. Just be smart. Just be smart. Trust the plan. Absolutely, trust the plan. All right, and you know what? I'm gonna end it with, if you have no idea what this shirt is and what this means, before it's taken down, Google or go to YouTube and watch The Fall of the Cabal. That's going to fast track you for anybody who has no clue what's going on, even if you think you might know. That will fast track you and give you an understanding of where we're at. It'll get you from where we were to where we're at and what's been going on the past 20 years, because this is a big plan that has been going on for a while. And I am so freaking glad that it's almost over. So please have faith. You believe in God, have faith. You believe in God, stop being fearful. Do your part. Go within. Spend time with your loved ones. Create something awesome. I'm going to go now. Promise. Shine bright, guys. Love you.